Hey, MrGrynch here. Welcome to Smule Seen with MrGrynch. I'm Dave Roscoe, aka MrGrynch. Oops. And let's see. So, anyway, I would like to welcome you all here tonight. The show is a little disjointed already because I was literally finishing this up at the last minute, and yeah, I just been slammed. My my wife and son are in Greece, and I'm home with my youngest son, and yeah, it's been quite the week so far. Hey, Missy, how's it going? No, we have somebody new. So we have Canal. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. If you're here from Smule, please feel free to post your Smule name so that everybody knows who you are. And let's see. So we've got 7 performances for you tonight. It was supposed to be 8, but as Murphy's Law has dictated, I had a problem with one of them and had to drop it and didn't have enough time to replace it. So you get 7 tonight. I'm sorry about that, but the show must go on. So if you've never been here before, let me tell you a little bit about Smule Seen. Smule features the same people over and over again. And what we have found is that there is a ton, and I mean ton, of talent on this platform that just doesn't get any attention. So our job, or our mission, not our job, we don't get paid. We do this because we love it. But our mission is to go and find these people, these hidden talents, and play them here so that everyone else can see them, and you can share your talents with the world at large, and hopefully make some new friends in the process. So, with that being said, let's see what's going on here. So, I don't know in your neck of the woods, but the weather here has been kind of crazy. I've been reading the news. My son is suddenly fascinated with weather. We saw Twisters a couple of weeks ago, and he's just bonkers over it now. He watches the Doppler radar, and he's just nuts. I don't know what to tell you. He watches the local weather, and he's sure we're going to get a tornado. Of course, we don't get tornadoes here, but hey, at least he's passionate about something. But yeah, I mean, we had just another tropical storm turn into a hurricane just today, and Hurricane Debbie just went through. We got the tail end of that in the form of some torrential rains, and of course there's flooding everywhere. So yeah, I hope you guys are safe. But yeah. But today was okay. Sunday was beautiful. I went to the beach with my son. As I mentioned, my wife and older son are in Greece. They were in Athens for the last couple of days, and as of today, they're now in Mykonos. And they've been sending back some amazing pictures. Now, you guys, everything look okay for you? Everything sound okay? I'm getting some weird behavior here, and I just want to make sure you guys are seeing what you need to be seeing here. So give me a thumbs up if everything looks okay to you. So as we did last week, we've got a new format that we've rolled out. We now, yeah, we know the chat's not synced. That can't be helped. It's 2 separate streams, and it's all controlled by YouTube. So I'm sorry about that, but it can't be helped. But as long as it's working, that's great. I mean, that's the best we can do. But anyway, yeah, we're rolling out a new format. We now have the full screen, normal broadcast, and then we're simultaneously streaming it in vertical format. I'm still working at the kinks. Last week was kind of a mess, but hopefully this week works a little better. Yeah, I'm not worried about the audience, Kaz. Even with just a single stream, that information is never accurate anyway. So it is what it is. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. And there's nothing we can do about it. But anyway, the whole idea is to make this show accessible to a broader range of people. I know everyone's on their phones, and I don't get it personally, because some things need to be watched full screen. But to each his own, and we want to make sure that you have a pleasurable viewing experience. So with that being said, like I said, we have 7 performances for you tonight, and we'll get it started right now. And I sure you guys didn't come here to listen to me chit chat. This first song was released in 2020 during the COVID pandemic, and it marks a shift in Billie Eilish's sound. And you'll know what I'm talking about when you hear this. And a lot of her newer stuff, is carried on this change. But this song reflects on personal growth and self-love. It debuted at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and it was her 3rd top 10 hit in the US. It reached number 10 in several other countries, including the UK, Canada, and Australia. Singing My Future by Billie Eilish, we got Jonas Wendon 2 and Natasha 3.
Can't you hear me? I'm not coming home. Do you understand? I changed my plans. 'Cause I'm in love with my future. Can't wait to meet her. And I'm in love, but not with anybody else. I just wanna get to know myself. I know supposedly I'm lonely now. No, I'm supposed to be unhappy without someone. But aren't I someone? Like to be your answer. 'Cause you're so handsome. But I know better than to drive you home. 'Cause you'd invite me and I'd be yours again. But I'm in love with my future, and you don't know how. And I'm in love, not with anybody else. I'll see you in a couple years.
Wow. Yeah, that was beautiful. I could totally hear these two singing this on the radio or on the stage. That was just unreal. I mean, here, let's take a look at some of the comments here. So Missy Bruce says, this is beautiful. Yeah, it is. I agree 100%. That soulful, mournful tone just really came through. And, and I really felt that song. And Caroline says that their voices blend beautifully, and they do. I think I've played Natasha once before. I don't recall. She sounds familiar, looks familiar, but my memory's not what it used to be. But yeah, it was just amazing. And I'm not a big Billie Eilish fan because I just didn't know really what she was about. But the more I hear from her, the more I'm thinking, I want to, check this girl out and really listen to some of her stuff. How you doing, Deborah? Welcome to the show. Glad you could make it. And so we're up to song number 2. And hey, Missy, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi, welcome. I'm glad you could come. My polish is a little off today because I literally would finish up the show like 12 minutes before I went live and everything. I'm not used to working under that kind of pressure. So if it's a little rough, I apologize. I'll smooth it out as I go, I think. So we're up to song number 2. And this song was released in 1989. And it is one of the most pop-oriented songs by this band. And it's often described as surfer rock. And despite the upbeat melody of this song, it's actually about the effects of an earthquake. And that was kind of like this band's thing, right? They would hide messages in these disparate disparate beats and melodies, but yet the message of the song was completely different. So yeah, this song is about an earthquake. Hey, how's it doing, Alper? Thanks. I'm glad you could make it. If you're from Smule, guys, please post your Smule name in the chat so everybody knows who you are. And to your question, am I a musician? Well, I'm a singer predominantly, but I do play guitar a little bit, and I've dabbled on keyboards. I wouldn't call myself a musician per se because I know a lot of really good musicians, but I can muddle my way through a tune if I had to. So anyway, the lead singer, Black Francis, I think it was maybe Blake Francis. I might have misspelled this here. And he wrote this song when he was 14 years old, and the band hesitated to release it due to its mainstream sound. But it peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Modern Rock Tracks. And despite its lack of mainstream success, it is considered one of the defining tracks of this band. And as I mentioned last week, Smells Like Teen Spirit was heavily influenced by this band. And this particular band, the Pixies, was one of the favorites of Kurt Cobain, and it helped influence Nirvana's sound. So singing Here Comes Your Man by the Pixies, we have Siska Shinta 82 and laurentBRT.
Here comes the Frenchman.
Turns blue. I know the love that's walking
Here comes your man. 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 Here comes your man.
All right. So, as I mentioned, this song's about an earthquake, but you wouldn't know it by listening to the, this song's upbeat tempo and the lyrics. But yeah, it was really good. And, here at Smule Seen, everybody that we play because they're very talented. And, we don't get into critiquing the songs, in a negative way at all. And that's because we don't need to. We've already established that all of the people that are performing here are very talented and deserve to be played. So the fact that they're on this show is all that needs to be said. So please, let's stay positive here, because that's what this is for. So let's see. Missy Bruce had a couple of things to say. She hasn't heard this in ages. I haven't either. And at first I didn't remember the song by its title, but as soon as I heard the song start, I immediately said, "Oh yeah, I remember this song." So yeah, I hadn't heard it in ages too. It brought me back. Yeah. And continuing what you're saying, it's been years. And obviously I've heard it quite a bit more than twice as I prepared for the show. So it's probably unlikely I will forget it again anytime soon. But yeah, both of these performers were really good, and I thought they blended well together. They both have very unique sounds, and it just worked. So excellent. Definitely worthy of Smule Seen, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So we're up to song number 3, and this song was released in 2016, and it is about the emotional pain of unrequited love. That tends to be like a common theme in the songs that I pick. I don't know what that says about me, because I'm very happily married. So I don't know. Maybe I just like the, living that vicarious pain. I don't know. But it's about, Mendes's plea for mercy from the person that's causing his heartache. And I don't know if it's based on a real person or just some abstract theme, but that's what it's about. And it really solidified Shawn Mendes' transition from teen pop idol to mature artist. It it peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and entered the top 10 in UK and Canada, and is a staple of Shawn Mendes' live performances. Singing Mercy by Shawn Mendes, we have Jeffrey AKGTV and JodieVinall. Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't.
You got hold of me, don't even know your power. I stand 100 feet, I fall when I'm around you.
Show me an open door, you go and slam it on me. I can't take anymore.
I'm saying, baby, please have mercy on me. Take it easy on my heart, even though you don't mean to hurt me. Will you keep tearing me apart? Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart?
Please have mercy, mercy on my heart. I tried through the night just to be near you, baby. Hold on and testify. Tell me that I'm loved.
for a lot. Just that you're honest with me. My pride is all I got. I'm saying, baby, please have mercy on me. Take it easy on my heart. Even though you don't mean to hurt me. Will you keep tearing me apart? Would you please have mercy on me? I'm a puppet on your strings. Even though you got good intentions. Well, I need you to set me free.
Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart?
Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart? Consuming all the air inside my lungs, ripping all the skin from off my bones.
I'm prepared to sacrifice my life. I would gladly do it times.
Consuming all the air inside my lungs, ripping all the skin from off my bones. I'm prepared to sacrifice my life. I would gladly do it twice. Oh, please have mercy on me. Well, take it easy on my heart. Even though you don't mean to hurt me. You keep tearing me apart. Would you please have mercy on me? Well, I'm a puppet on your strings. Even though you have good intentions. Well, I need you to set me free. I'm begging you for mercy, mercy on my heart. I'm begging you for mercy, mercy on my heart.
That was amazing. JodieVinall, again, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, but that's what it looks like. She's pretty well known on Smule. I've been a follower of hers for quite a while. I don't sing with her that often, which is a shame because she's got a great voice. And maybe I'll fix that now that she's rebubbled to the surface. And that, in fact, she shows up twice in tonight's show. Once in this performance and once in a group song that's coming up next. But Jeffrey AKG TV, he's new to me and I was blown away by his voice. He kind of sounds like Shawn Mendes, doesn't he? It just sounds so warm and fuzzy, and he's got great control, and it's got, he has no trouble conveying emotion with his voice, and I really liked that. So let's see what some other people said here. So Deborah said, "Wow, nice voices." Yeah, absolutely. They sounded so good together, with her higher tone and his like fuzzy, soulful sound. It worked out really well. And Missy Bruce, said these harms are perfect. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were great. I could listen to that 100 times. I really could. No, this week I didn't listen to the songs as much as I usually do. And during the course of making the show, I end up listening to all of these songs quite a few times. But this week, not so much. But anyway, yeah, these guys were amazing. And I was happy to play them for you. So we're up to song number 4. And this one here is a group song. And it was released in 2010. And it was one of Kanye West's most acclaimed songs, famous for its haunting piano riff, which Kanye played himself. And it reflects on past mistakes. Now, this is hard to believe from Kanye that he's actually capable of self-reflection. But, maybe he expresses himself in song. I don't know. But this song is often seen as an apology, a public apology by West to the women in his life. Now that's plural, so that tells you something right there. I'm not casting dispersions on the guy. He's got a lot of negative press, and honestly, I don't see what makes him so great. But a lot of people really like him, and this song was really good, and it's performed excellently by this group here. It peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it's considered one of Kanye's signature tracks, and it is considered one of the best songs in 2010. Singing Runaway by Kanye West, we have a group song by XXII or 21, however you want to refer to it. So here we go.
Run away fast as you can.
Now, that was something else. Now, you know how movies, when you see an all-star cast, it's very rarely a good movie. But with group songs on Smule, that's not the case. And, everyone in this video is a Smule star. They're very well known, every single one of them. The group XXII consists of singmummysing, Barbie Chula, Jiba75, JodieVinall, and Rosa Bloom 40. And I can't even imagine the amount of work that went into this song to get those layers so tight. I don't know how these guys remain friends by the time this is all over, right? Because if you're not a perfectionist on your own, there's somebody telling you, oh, that's no good. You gotta delete that and re-record it. And after 40 of those kind of layers or more, I'd be looking to give somebody the middle finger and rage quitting. This is why I don't do group songs. But these guys were incredible. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Kanye West, but I'm a huge fan of this. So bravo, guys. You get my first on-air clap of the evening. So let's go to the comments. So we got Missy Bruce, totally digging this. Yeah, I was too. It just had attitude all through it. And I loved the chorus. If you paid attention to the chorus, it cracked me up. I really loved it. And yet, see, spreading the love here, Missy Bruce, I agree. And we have Starshine Radio in the house. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could come. And it's funny that you came right about now because we're at the halfway point of the show, and I'm going to say a little bit about Starshine Radio, so stay tuned. So there we are. So we've got 4 songs down. Normally we'd have 4 more, but tonight we only have 3 due to technical difficulties. I mean, this show's been kind of a mess. I do apologize for that. Things aren't going as smoothly as usual, but you know what? We're going to carry on. As Queen said in their song from Innuendo, show must go on. They're not the first to say that, though. So I will be right back after this commercial break. Yeah, not for astronauts. I wouldn't want to be wearing a spacesuit anyway in that situation, but luckily he won't have to suffer for very long. So now that I've been reminded, let me tell you a little bit about Starshine Radio. Somebody from their group reached out to me recently, and they wanted to talk about doing some sort of collaboration, and so I decided, I was going to go check them out. He invited me to come check them out, and I did, and I really like it. And I'll tell you why. They're a lot like us. They go out and there's a submission process, but you know what? I know a lot of people don't submit songs, and they're still getting played on Starshine Radio. And it's an internet radio. I'm not sure if you're familiar with internet radio, but it works a lot like regular radio. There's no video. It's just audio. And they've got this loop that plays 24/7, but then they have spread out throughout the day various shows with different themes. Some of them are rock, some of them are dead artists, and some of them are songs from certain genres or certain ranges of years, and they all have DJs, and they're all very good. And what I really like about them is that they're just like us. Hey, how you doing, Lori? Spartan girl in the house. But I find myself tuning into them quite often, and if you're on their line chat, that's how they communicate. Instead of how we have the chats in YouTube, they use Line, and everybody there is super, super supportive, very positive. There's no negativity whatsoever, and I love it. And they're doing good work, and I'm in the process of trying to find a way that we can blend our shows together in some form. And right now we're talking about potentially simulcasting our show on Starshine Radio. And I've reached out to them to invite their DJs to be guests on the show. Yeah, I know you like Starshine, Missy. You're a regular there. And I do appreciate you coming here to check us out. So I'm hoping to have some guest DJs from the radio station on here. So stay tuned on that. So we're up to song number 5, and this song was released. Oh, by the way, Starshine Radio, if you want to check them out, their link is in the description. So check out their website, see what they're about, and give them a listen. Anyway, song number 5 is released in 2010 from their debut album Hybrid Theory, which is one of the best-selling albums of the 21st century. It delves into themes of betrayal and emotional pain with a focus on the breakdown of trust in relationships. This song was never released as a single, but the album reached number 2 on the Billboard 200 and earned multi-platinum status. Singing Pushing Me Away by Linkin Park. Yeah, Missy got it. By Linkin Park. We've got Failure to Win and TesenTheOne.
I've lied to you the same way that I always do. This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I let myself this way. Now I see you testing me, pushing me away. Why I never walked away, why I put myself this way. Now I see you testing me, pushing me away. I've tried like you to do everything you wanted to. This is the last time I'll take the blame for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I put myself this way. Now I see you testing me, pushing me away. Why I never walked away, why I put myself this way. Now I see you testing me, pushing me away. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice of never knowing why I never walked away, why I put myself this way. Now I see you testing me, pushing me away. Why I never walked away, why I put myself this way. Now I see you testing me, pushing me away. Pushing me
So there you go. That song was really good. And Failure to Win is somebody I've played before. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's really talented. Not only does he sing, but he's often playing instruments on a lot of the videos that he's in. And I love when people do that, especially when they do it well. And this guy does it very well. TesenTheOne, she relegated herself to doing background vocals on the harmonies, and she did it very, very well. They sounded great together. I thought her voice complemented his and really helped fill out that song and make it sound great. So, that was awesome. So let's see what other people had to say here. So Starshine said, "Thanks so much for the kind words." Of course, it's nothing but truth. So, I'm glad that we are our paths crossed, and I'm hoping that we'll continue to do some good stuff together. And Missy Bruce says, "This is badass," and yes, it is. I mean, come on, everything Linkin Park put out is badass. It's a shame that we lost a great voice, but their legacy is strong, and I love Linkin Park. So I mean, even though they came out after my quote unquote era, I love them. So moving on to song number 6, and this one here, I put this one here next to last because the last song is always one that includes me. I won't say features because the feature is my partner, but I put this one second to last because it is something else, and I mean that in a really good way. And you'll know why when you hear it. I played another version of this last week, sung by 2 different artists, and I do apologize for recycling the song, but sometimes it can't be helped. A lot of times if that happens, I'll hold on to it in my backlog, and then I'll, work it into a future show. But this was just too good to wait on, so I had to play it. So I'm sorry, and you'll know why. So this song was released in 1993, written by David Foster and Linda Thompson for the soundtrack to the film The Bodyguard. It conveys deep emotions of love and vulnerability and really showcased Whitney Houston's powerful vocal range and emotional delivery, and it became one of her signature songs. It reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and was nominated for the Best Original Song at the Academy Awards. It's been nominated for several Grammys. And so singing I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston, we have John Molina and YaboyDev. That's right, 2 guys. Check this out.
There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. And it'll make me close one more door. I don't wanna hide anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. I'll stay imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Baby, close one more door. I don't wanna hide anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. No, don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. If I don't have you, if I don't have you.
I have no words. I have probably listened to this song a dozen times already, and I couldn't wait to play this for you guys. I mean, we've played a lot of great songs tonight, but you know, in every show there's a few standouts, and this is it. You ever see what's that show, America's Got Talent, where somebody gets up on the stage and you're not expecting much, or you don't know what to expect, but what they give you just blows everybody away. Like the audience goes nuts. You got Simon Cowell with his jaw hanging on the desk, and it's just crazy, right? You see that all the time. I love watching those videos when they pop up on my feed, and this was one of them. I was living it literally. These artists, both of them, I believe, were nominated by Yanni Mathis. And wow, I mean, he hit it out of the park. When I say, you know, we're looking for, you know, killer talent, he took it seriously and he delivered. I mean, these guys were insane. I just can't believe the voices coming out of these two dudes. And maybe it's not PC to say that. But wow, just wow. Both of these guys are just insane. And you know for damn sure I'm following both of them after this show. And I'll sing with them and they'll make me look bad, I'm sure. But you know what? I don't care. That's just how it is. So let's see what everyone else thought. So Missy Bruce says, whoa, I didn't see that coming. No, you know what? Neither did I. I think I just said that. This was one of those America's Got Talent moments, and my jaw was literally on my desk. Blown away. Yes, I was too. And Starshine says, oh, wow, stunning. I mean, yeah. Right. There you go. I mean, that's it. Totally. Excuse me. So we're up to song number 7. Man, that was just awesome. I'm definitely going to be featuring that on one of my clips on social media after the show. Up to song number 7. This is the last song of the night, but don't leave. I prefer you to stick around and listen to it. And I have some final words to say before I close out the show. But as is customary, this last song includes myself. Again, I don't say feature, but it does feature this other talented young lady. And the song that we're singing was released in 2003 and was written by lead vocalist Brad Arnold. And it was inspired by the loneliness of being away from loved ones. And this is while the band was on tour. Despite its melancholic tone, it is often interpreted as a message of hope and enduring love, and it was especially popular with the U.S. military personnel during the Iraqi War, and I think you can understand why. You probably know what song is coming, right? It's been played a zillion times. I'm sure people are tired of it, but you know what? It's a great song, and my partner, really sang it well. It reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it topped the adult pop songs chart for several weeks. And it reached the top 10 in Australia, Germany, and Norway. Singing Here Without You by Three Doors Down, we've got Shelly Bell, 12, and yours truly, MrGrynch.
A 100 days made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face.
1,000 lies have made me colder, and I don't think I can look at this the same.
But all the miles that separate disappear now, and I'm dreaming of your face.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, it's only you and me.
The miles just keep rolling as the people leave their way to say hello.
I've heard this life is overrated, but I hope that it gets better
as it goes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, girl, it's only you and me.
Everything I know, and anywhere I go, it gets hard, but it won't take away my love.
When the last one falls, when it's all said and done, it gets hard, but it won't take away my love.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here without you, baby,
But you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, girl, it's only you and me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Peace.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's our show for tonight. So my partner there was Shelly Bell 12, and she said that this was her favorite song and she reactivated it. And I'm glad she did because I was really happy to sing it with her. And I've sung this song with a lot of different people, and she has a really great voice. It's very clean and melodic, and the whole time I'm singing with her, you know, I say she kind of looks like Nev Campbell. That's just like the impression I got, and she was really nice. You know, she was very gracious in her comments, and she was, you know, she didn't hesitate at all to let me play this, so I was excited. But yeah, she's really good, and I'm really glad that I get to play this for you guys. So let's go over a few things before we go. The first thing I'd like to say is, if you want to be notified of future shows, then please like this video and subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications, because then you'll get notified whenever we have a new show scheduled, and you won't miss anything. And now, obviously, you know, we put out announcements and all that, but you know, we can't reach everybody. And if you like the show, you know, it's always nice to have an option. You don't have to join every week, but knowing that it's there, you know, and that's how you do it. So please do that if you can. Now, I had a great time. It was a little rocky. I'll be honest with you. You know, this is what happens when you throw a show together, you know, with a very short time frame. But I thought it came out pretty darn good. It definitely had amazing talent to play. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And in the description are all of the songs we've played tonight, including the link to the song and the artists that sang them. So, so by all means, please check them out, follow them, join them, make new connections. And, yeah. And, you know, that's what this is about, right? You know, we pull you out of the app so that we can show you these things that Smule doesn't show you. And then we tell you to get back in the app and start singing with these people, you know? So that's what it's all about, making connections, and more importantly, making connections with very talented people. And a lot of these people, they're not well known. So, so yeah, you'll have a good time, I'm sure. So on the YouTube page, there's a community tab. Sometimes you have to scroll depending on how you're looking at it, but that's where we'll put useful information and questions and polls, you know, and it's a way for you guys to see, you know, to receive messages about what's going on, and to also give us feedback when we ask about it. So please check that out. And all of these shows are recorded, both the full screen version and the mobile, so you can watch it at any time. And so even if you came in late or missed the show entirely, I know a lot of people tell me that they can't watch the show because they're in different time zones, and that's fine. I mean, it's always preferable to have people here live because I think it's more fun, but you don't miss anything. You can watch it at any time. And be sure to check out Kaz's shows. Her shows are on Fridays at 8 p.m. Now, last week and this week, I believe she's going to be doing a pre-recorded show, but the live stream is active. So if you show up, you guys can banter and comment on the songs. It just won't be anybody behind the wheel to respond. But you know what? You know, I don't spend a lot of time interacting with the chat either, other than to highlight, you know, stuff that I want people to see. But still, I think it's not quite the same, but it's the next best thing. So check it out. And Kaz always has a great lineup. So let's see. Some final comments before we close out the show. Missy Bruce. Fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Missy Bruce, awesome show. I really enjoyed it. Well, I'm glad. And you know, this is a labor of love for me. You know, I don't get anything out of this. I don't push merchandise. I don't push social media accounts, websites, none of that. What you see is what you get. The reason we're here is to find these hidden talents that Smule locks away or doesn't showcase, and we play them. That's it. It's a lot of work, and as long as I love doing it, I'll continue to do it. Obviously, you know, I'm very time constrained, especially lately, and I'm still doing these shows, so that should tell you something. So I hope you had a good time. I really appreciate you guys coming out. And I will see you again next week, same time. And don't forget to check out Kaz's show. So, peace.
Dutchman.